everybody. I'm Brian Bennett alongside former Gamecock baseball great Kip Bouknight. This past weekend, the Gamecocks got the season started off on the right foot with a 3-game sweep of Holy Cross. And Farah, sophomore, played the last 2 seasons at Northwest Florida State College. And our first pitch, a strike down the middle.
See our first full count of the game, and boy, look at Farr early on, as that would have been ball 4, but when you're throwing 95, it's really tough to lay off that. Really good start for this young man here as the Gamecocks put the Blue Hose down in order. And
they've certainly taken a few, and right up the middle, Wimmer gets first man on base for South Carolina, 1 up and 1 on.
King thought he was going to get him.
Hit hard to second, bobbled. See if they're still able to get 2. They're going to hold it at first.
Was the pitching and defense for South Carolina.
Runner goes. Bowen hits behind him. Campbell will round second, make it easily to third. Beautiful job of hit and run right there with Bowen hitting behind the runner and advancing Campbell to third. The Gamecocks have runner in scoring position now with 1 out.
That he wanted to try. He's 1 pitch away now from getting out of the inning.
And the pitch. Hit slowly to short. They're going to make the play at first. The Gamecocks will take the lead 1-0 as Campbell comes home and scores. In Friday and Saturday's games. That ball's rocketed up the middle. Bowen around third. He's going to come home without a throw, and the Gamecocks lead 2-0.
And that slider just caught too much of the plate, and Eister just continues to take what the pitcher gives him there. As you see that pitch just hanging a little bit, and Eister just deposits it back up the middle.
The Gamecocks once again with runners in scoring position. Played 2 runs already this inning.
And the guy has no chance whatsoever to hit it.
Especially once these players adjust and start reaching over the plate, trying to get to that.
There
ball.
It was.
And there
that
it
pitch
is.
Literally was right down the middle, Farr looking outstanding as he gets another strikeout to end the second. 4 strikeouts now for Farr through 2 innings.
Another hard hit ball up the middle. Beaver will reach with a single. Really had him played way to the right side right there. Hit that where probably the second baseman would normally be if they'd not been in a shift, Kip.
Hasn't pitched in a Gamecock uniform. It's certainly going to help him feel more comfortable.
1-2 pitch hit hard to left. The left fielder coming into field. Catches it on a hop. Gamecocks with their lead batters on first and second with nobody out.
Down and away from the right-handed hitter.
Single through the middle. Actually going to be stopped by the shortstop, Jones, but the runners will all be safe. Beaver comes home to score. It's 3-0 Carolina. Ball low and inside. It gets away from the catcher, Boyd, and in to score is George Khalil, and it is now 4-0 Carolina. With Campbell as Bryant Bowen up. Campbell goes. Pitches a ball down to second. The ball gets into center field. And coming in from third will be Wimmer. And the Gamecocks now lead it 5-0. 2-2 count. High fly ball to left. This might be deep enough to score Campbell. Fielded by Sweat in left field. Throws home. Goes through, and the catcher drops the ball. Boyd drops the ball. Runner will score, and it is 6-0 Carolina. That will go as a sacrifice fly. We'll wait scoring just to make sure they don't give an error on the catcher, but it is an unearned run based on the error earlier in the inning.
Yeah, that's definitely a shallow fly ball there, but love the aggressiveness from third base coach Stuart Lake as Campbell, just a good slide there. You know, last year at times it seemed like we saw all 9 guys trying to hit home runs at times.
It's a ball hit to Shaw at shortstop, but he overthrows first. Heinrich will remain at first base as the ball hits off the front of the Carolina dugout and goes right back to the catcher. Gamecocks just runners on the pond. Putting pressure on the defense, and that pitch is outside. And Beaver reaches on first. The third walk of the day given up by Grayson Stone King. Stone King Khalil hit hard to left, right in front of the left fielder. They're going to hold the runner at third. Heinrich is going to be held at third, so we'll have the bases loaded. Khalil with a hard hit ball in front of the left fielder Sweat. And Stone King wants to do 0-2 pitch to Myers. Hit up the middle, deflected off the Stone King's glove. Fielded to second by Marcelli, and he has no play. Heinrich in to score, and the Gamecocks lead 7-0. Bases still loaded, full of Gamecocks. 1-1 count, hit hard up the middle. Again, off the glove of the pitcher, Stone King. 2 runs are going to come around to score. Myers over to third, and it's now 9-0 Carolina.
Well, good piece of hitting there by Campbell, taking him up the middle there. And boy, I tell you, I watched Noah Myers running from first to third, and he was flying.
You know, that ball's hitting the gap. He's more than likely, most players are going to get to third with 2 outs there. But
yes,
there was no question.
No, there was no PC. That's a good job of. That was probably called from the dugout as Eister finds the 6 hole, and another single by the Gamecocks.
Eister now 2 for 3 today with his base hit. Stands at first base with 1 day.
I mean, you hope Farr can get through this so he can qualify for the win. And
hard hit ball up the middle, and Graham Mitchell will record the second hit today for the Blue Hose.
Obviously, he's on a pitch count today, and
ball's hit hard by Kyle Merkel. That will be out of here. First pitch swinging Kyle Merkel records his second home run of the season, and it's now 9-2 as Gamecocks leading.
And let's see how Farr comes back after that. That pitch just ran out over the middle. We talked about that earlier, Brian, as he really opened his front side up there, showed that pitch to the hitter early. Good job of hitting there by Mitchell.
Well, like we said before,
Merkel.
He said before, he hit that on a line, didn't get it up too many in the error column for both teams. Khalil hits that one. Knocked down by the pitcher, throws to first, throws it away, throws it past Mitchell. It actually goes into the stands, and Khalil will be awarded second. The ball was deflected by the pitcher, Rohrbeck. A 3-1 count. Pitch from Rohrbeck. Just off the outside corner. And Myers draws the walk.
It makes it really tough. It makes it tough for the pitcher. It makes it tough for the hitters.
Interesting. Count all even, 2 men on, 2-2 count. And the pitch. Hit hard to center. Oh, and the center fielder slips and falls. The ball's going to get by him. Raspberry trips and falls. 2 runs are going to score. Campbell's on his way to third. He'll make it without a throw with a 2-run triple. And the Gamecocks have answered the 2-run output by PC in the top of the 5th with a pair of their own here.
Yeah, tough break there for Rohrbeck, as that would have probably been a sac fly and an RBI. Instead, it's going to go down as a triple for Campbell. It just goes to show you that light mist going on as this field was already drenched, but I had a chance to check it out, the conditions prior to the game, Brian, and I tell you, hats off to the grounds crew. Unbelievable how good the outfield still was.
We've had nothing to help get it back. Lined in the left. Brian Bowen drives in the run, and it is 12-2 Gamecocks. Actually, more than that, about 119 now, just in the 5th inning. 3-2 pitch. Off the inside corner.
Man, good pitch there.
He called him out. I didn't see the hand go up, but that was a strikeout. That is the first Gamecock. No, he didn't. I didn't think he raised his hand.
I didn't think so either. I was wondering what Clark was doing.
And Clark, yeah. Clark started walking back to the dugout like he had struck out. But no, indeed, it was a walk. I think the batter's a little confused that both teams agreeing to possibly play in that neutral site game, either in Columbia or Greenville annually. That's nice. Good for the fans for both teams. 2-2 pitch. High fly ball to left. With the wind blowing in, it's probably not going to have enough. Caught in left by Sweat. Ooh. And we're going to have a close play. The question is, did the runner score before the out was made at home?
Yeah, I think he did.
And I think he did. But we do have the third out of the inning as the runner at third. Clark is thrown out at third. 2-2 pitch. Reaches out and drops it in the right field. That will score the runner from third. Boyd crosses home plate. Merkel to second. And the Blue Hose have plated another run. It's 13-3. 1 for 8 on the young season. Does have a pair of walks. Allen with runners at first and second. Ball hit hard. It's going to drop in front of the center fielder, Grover. Looks like they're going to send Amicangelo. No throw is made. Gamecocks now lead 14-3 on the RBI single by Brady Allen.
You know, you talk about little things, Brian, and I was actually talking a little bit about that with head coach Mark Kingston prior to the game, and that ball's a capper off the end of the bat. But a great job by Amicangelo to be able to read that. He turns his body, looks into the outfield, realized that when that ball was hit, he knows where the center fielder's playing. He knows the shortstop's playing up and over two for the double play depth.
Shook with a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. TJ Shook in his first appearance of 2020 strikes out the side.
Came off here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to second. Wimmer throws over to first. And the Gamecocks close it out with a 14-3 win over Presbyterian.
Yeah, Gamecocks really good from the beginning.